Greetings. Like that?
Yeah, I do.
We are headed south of Grand Forks again on a rainy day. It's been raining here for a couple days. Shitty. I got a call from this lady, maybe almost 2 months ago now, and she wanted me to look at a Mustang that she possibly wanted restored. And in my mind right away, you're just like, oh, 65 Mustang, everybody's got a 65 Mustang, or 68, or whatever. And she said it was her dad's, which only reinforced my suspicion that it was a 60s Mustang. Turns out it's a 1985 Mustang, which they are quickly becoming collectible. The car's been sitting since 2008. I believe that's when her dad passed away. And for whatever reason, it sat there in storage, and she's decided that she wants to drive it again. It's an 85 convertible. I'm guessing that it's a GT. I don't know why I didn't ask her, but I didn't. But I do know it's a convertible. I do know it's 1985, and I do know that it's been sitting since 2008. So it is in need of fuel system, brake hoses, engine hoses, cooling flush, probably some transmission. Probably has a transmission leak or two. You could have just yapped to talk louder.
Well.
Where was I? So it's going to need just your basic stuff of cars that sat a long time. It's going to need brake hoses, a fuel tank, a fuel pump, carburetor kit, because it's 85. I believe 86 is the first fuel injected Mustang. So this just missed it by 1 year. Whether that's good or bad, I'm not sure. I think Ford had a really good fuel injection in those early years. So if it was an 86, that probably would have been a benefit to it, but that's not the case. So we're gonna head over there, and turns out she hasn't seen the car since 2008. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, this is something we're gonna want to film. These people fall in love with cars, and then to not see it that long. I'm not hoping she gets emotional, but to see the look on somebody's face, to walk around that car again and realize that it's still in her possession and it's still part of her family, and I just think that's the magic that is our business. A lot of people I believe think that you just fix cars, and I like to think we make dreams come true. I think we really do. I didn't realize that when we first started the shop even. But as we've gone along and watched people go, never thought I would drive it again, or I'm so happy with how it is now. It was a headache to drive before. Now I get to enjoy it. It's like really has become the best part of my job, is making these people enjoy this hunk of metal that they're in love with. So we're, I don't know, 5 miles out only, and it's raining, so Christine's probably gonna have a hard time filming a lot of it without she's just on her phone, so without getting her phone all wet. But we'll do what we can. Hopefully it's in a building we can walk around it and she can tell us a little bit about it, and then we'll load it up and bring it back. Thanks for watching. It's snazzy. In case you're wondering, it's snazzy. So that is an LX or something like that. It's a base model one, so it's probably not a V8 one, which is just fine. They don't all have to be performance cars. She likes the car and she's going to enjoy it, and it means something to her. And we're going to get it rocking and rolling for her. Hi. What a lovely day, right?
But Lester's are the coldest getting snow.
Are they really?
I'll take this over that. I'll take this over that.
Me too. It's better shape than I thought it would be.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad at all.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
It's just gonna need your TLC.
Right, just basically just
Well, you know, make sure the lid goes up and down, and, and that, I know it needs, like I said, a gas.
yep.
Oh yeah, it's gonna need interior, I see.
Hey Kevin, how's it going?
Not so bad. How are you?
Good, how you been?
You've been a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Weather, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, western snow. Maybe it was yesterday's pictures I was looking at, maybe.
Well, it's a solid old car yet.
Yeah. I forgot it was a convertible.
Yeah. Is 4-cylinder in it, you know? Or?
I think so.
Yeah.
Very much in there.
Yeah. Well, those are great motors anyway, so.
Still pretty nice shape.
Yeah.
I forget how long the hell it's been sitting here.
She told me 2008 is the last time she saw it.
It's got 09 on the plate.
Okay.
I know it's been a long time.
Yeah. Well, it'll need brakes and everything, sitting that long.
I'm sure you'll have lots of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
I can't believe I'm actually gonna be able to get it out now.
Yeah.
well, we'll load it up and,
Sure it needs some attention,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it'll be good to go again.
Yeah, it's gonna get some attention. It's been a long time coming. A lot of months and years saving for this.
but heck, body-wise and stuff,
Yeah.
cosmetically,
That
I'll
was
just
pretty
clean the thing, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that door handle's broke.
Okay. Oh yeah, looks like it's in the off.
The back end, you know. When you open it.
Who
Oh,
does,
yeah.
who does interior?
I don't know. There's a couple places in town we could just pull that out. I'm sure they can replace just that piece.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Except the color will be off.
It had to be a little bit off, but
We'll have to see.
oh, it is cloth there too. Yeah.
Never know.
Right. You can get something pretty close.
Right on
But,
the money.
yeah.
Whatever you put in there must have worked.
Oh, I worked in an animal research facility.
I
And
treat
my
all
boss-
the buildings too, but I've never had a problem with
This evidently helps.
it.
That's what I put in my 70, my mom and dad's 74 Super Beetle. I put clothes in there and I haven't been in there at all. Works good.
It's me. I treat all the buildings. I treat the whole farm. But haven't had a problem yet, but all it takes is one stray one.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's good news. That's one of the best engines that Ford ever made. So
Oh, really?
yeah, very
Good
very
engine.
Yeah. And it is
It
fuel
came from
injected.
Hawaii, so.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you know the A-bars that had the car wash on 24?
I bought it from her.
You bought the car wash on? Okay, this was their dad's and their grandpa's bought it in Hawaii. And then he thought I'd be old for it and just wanted to get rid of it. So then I bought it.
They made one, and it got gone.
It was gone.
Yeah, heck.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Pretty solid.
I really like how that top is darker colored like that. That's good.
What year is it, Mark?
Only got like 70,000 miles, 75,000. So I should have a few good years left.
That early fuel injection that Ford had was really good too. So if we get it cleaned up, I think we'll run good.
Good. Yeah, I'm happy.
But we'll get it loaded up so we don't get wet.
Right?
Push it on there or what?
There's a winch on
Yeah.
there, so I'll just pull it right up.
Yep.
Four-cylinder automatic. That thing's no speed demon, but that ain't what she's looking for. She's just likes the car. What did she say? 78,000 on it, something like that.
I think so.
75,000. So Kevin and I used to race late models together back in the olden days. Kevin's claim to fame is he won a World Outlaw race. The traveling professionals came to Fargo and he spanked them in the 80s. That's a big story. Finally grew up, I guess.
It's fun though.
You go to the races ever? Yeah, I hear the same story every time.
The only thing I miss about racing is driving.
Oh, I know.
Not the working on it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think 2010 was my last season.
I'm still racing.
Yeah, I know it's
I think he started in the 80s. I think I met him in 87. I don't know if he raced much before that. Probably.
How about you? How old were you?
18. I went 26 years.
I got just over 20 myself. Glad I did it, but I sure don't miss it. I got a nephew
Let's
that's.
do it again.
Would you?
Oh yeah.
You got worse than me then.
I mean, I'm glad I did it.
I got a nephew that's racing a sprint car, so I go out there and help him. As soon as I feel like I'm getting down, I leave. It's usually pretty early on.
You're about an inch there. You're good.
Let's see. Well, I should have grabbed a chain instead of walking up that. Well, I got him up there and I'm going to slide down the damn thing and hurt myself. Plus, it's got a big sway bar on it.
You're gonna have to grab a hold of that cable and walk up the ground.
I'm going to pull ahead. Gravel. My recovery time isn't what it used to be either. So. I'll probably still fall down. But so, we haul all kinds of stuff on here so the benefits are downstairs.
Right.
It's not a lot worse than that in our game.
Mhm.
I bet you do, and I bet you feel a lot worse because I'm
They make some chemicals now that you just run the car and warm it up and then set off a bomb in there and it really cleans stuff up. You do that a couple of times and you could practically have a dead body in there.
That's it.
Yeah, right. chance the exhaust is pretty bad.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to be work. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
The interior, it looks like the seat is going to have to get redone.
Yep.
So we'll take that.
Sure.
Does it come out? And I can take it somewhere while you're working on it?
Yep.
Okay, where would you take it?
Um,
Because I'll probably have to get the whole interior done, right? Because I'm not going to be able to match the camera.
you'd be surprised at first they can get.
Really?
Yeah. And then that would be up to you. You know, if it's a
Right.
little bit dark or whatever, if that bothers you, then
Yeah.
You
I
would-
like it all the same.
yeah.
While I'm doing it, I might as well do it.
Sure.
I've waited, saved for 17 years for this.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, when you need tires.
Yeah, new tires in the top, make sure it goes up and down, and I don't know the air, I'm sure that doesn't work. And like you said, the exhaust. And
So-
I know the gas gauge is shot, it was shot before it went in.
Okay. So you drove it for a few years yourself?
I did,
Okay.
yeah. I drove it from probably 86 to 2008.
Okay. So the majority of the miles you probably did.
Absolutely, I did,
Great.
yeah. Yeah, he only had it about a year, and then I drove it from that time on, so 86, 87, until my dad died in 2008, and then we lived in a patio situation where we had a double
Sure.
car garage,
Sure.
so something had to go into storage, and it only made sense that it would be
Okay.
the summer car.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll get it in.
Yeah. I know.
First thing we're gonna do is put a timing belt on it, because if we try to start it the way it is, it's sitting that long, that's probably
Yeah,
danger.
yeah. You know what to do.
And then we'll get it running, and we'll see what we got.
Okay, sounds
I'll
good.
get a hold of you.
All right, sounds
Thank you.
good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
See ya. Take it easy.
Okay, so it's not a performance car in any way. It's a 4-cylinder automatic, low miles. She just says herself a really nice candidate for putting a few $1,000 into it, making sure everything mechanically is good, making sure nothing's leaking, brakes are good, everything's safe, and then she can enjoy the thing. She was talking like she wanted a new interior. I don't know how much money she's trying to spend on the car. You know, I mean, obviously the sky's the limit. So, and here again, most of the cars that we work on aren't Hemi Superbirds, right? They're not $1 million car. There are cars like this where she's had that car forever, and she wants to drive it again. She's worked harder the last 17 years, like she said. She's worked hard to save up money to get the thing running again, and that's what she's planning to do. I don't see any reason to modify the car in any way at all, being that original, and she doesn't care about. She liked how it drove before, and we'll just get it back to as close to what it was when she remembered it as we can. This probably, I don't know how soon we'll get it in, but I did notice that it's a 4-cylinder and they are timing belt. And if anybody out there has got an old car sitting in the garage, 80s car or 70s car, and it has a timing belt, this one I don't think is interference. So this one's probably safe to break a timing belt and still just put a new timing belt on. But what a timing belt does is when the piston comes up, the camshaft's on the top of the cylinder head pushing on valves, right? So all that stuff has to be timed. Timing belt. So if you snap a timing belt and a valve's hanging open and a piston comes up, it's catastrophic. You can imagine what happens, right? The valve bends up in there. If you're lucky, you just bend a valve. A lot of times you'll break a valve off and it'll fall through the engine, or it'll break a valve guide in the cylinder head. But generally it's pretty catastrophic. I don't think this engine is that way. In fact, I'm 99% sure it's not. Regardless, we're going to put timing belt in it first thing. Timing belt, water pump. First thing we'll do to it before we even try to run it. Same with a fuel pump, fuel tank, fuel lines. That'll all be brand new before we even turn the key. Thanks for watching. We're always on some sort of adventure, Christine and I. I want to shout out to the guys at the shop, because this is my dream come true, is to just bring stuff to them. I still like to work on cars, but I'm just in a different part of it now. You know, we get a lot of calls. Our business is growing like I cannot believe. 2 years ago, I was wondering if we were going to get business, and now, if I don't get a brand new customer every single day, I would be surprised. Probably eventually going to have to expand, get another tech or two, but I don't have the room for it right now, so we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Right now, we're sending out what I believe is a very quality product, and that's the thing I don't want to change. These people's dreams are these cars, and I don't want them along the road because someone didn't tighten a hose clamp or someone did something dumb, and now because for how good I feel when they drive away with a smile, I feel that much the other way too. If we end up, and it happens, it's a mistake now and then. If that happens, I feel terrible, because these are the pride and joy of these families. Thanks for watching. We're going to try to do more videos. I say that every video. We just get too busy. We get too busy, and Christine's hopefully be able to take a couple of days and just put a whole bunch on. If I keep bringing her wings and Starbucks and just let her go after, we'll give that a try and see how that goes.
And energy drinks.
And energy